your boy Joey Phantom El Fantasma, and today I'm bringing you two of my black decks with the addition of the EX1 Classic Collection. We're able to upgrade my big black blockers, so we're gonna give you the profile of that, and as well as my Diaboromon deck. Without any further ado, stay tuned and let's go. Okay, we're gonna start with our big black blockers deck profile, and as always we're gonna start with the babies. I'm playing 3 copies of this sleeping cap. This Diaboromon has an inheritable that your turn, while this Digimon has blocker, it gains 1000 DP. 2 copies of Happy Diaboromon has an inheritable of, while this Digimon has reboot, it gets 1000 DP. And not only our Digimons have blockers, but they also get reboot. So either one of these, you could play 4 and 1 of each one. I think they will do the job either way, because we have reboot and we also have blockers. But I think this ratio of 3 and 2, 3 sleeping cap and 2 happy caps works for me. It will be up to you guys, but this is what I'm playing. I wouldn't change it. It's working good. For our rookies, 4 copies of Diaboromon. Diaboromon will give us a reboot, and we want our big megas that don't have reboot, like Craniumon, to get reboot. So that's why we're playing 4 of this guy. Really good. 3 copies of Gatsumon blocker. That's why he's there. So we have to have blockers in every level. 2 copies of Securimon. This guy is good when it comes in security. He has the security effect to de-digivolve one of your opponent's Digimon. 2 copies of Chumon. It stops your opponent from gaining any memories except for Tamer, which is really good in this meta. So 2, really good. For our champions, 4 copies of Greymon. Greymon has the inheritable of your turn, while this Digimon has reboot, it's get jamming. So jamming is an insane skill, so getting our Digimon to get jamming is really good. For our blockers, 2 Diaboromon, 7 DP blocker, 2 Dark Diaboromon, because it's 1 to evolve, and sometimes you just want to turbo into, and 2 copies of Mechanorimon, because Mechanorimon is 4 to play, which doesn't feel that bad when you hard play it. 6000 DP, and when for those rookie strategies, it is super good. And then
one copy of Shademon because he can come out of security, so it's really good. At least one copy of that. For our ultimate, we're playing 3 copies of Metal Greymon. Metal Greymon has a reboot on its own, so if you play it, if you have this Greymon, you can start swinging really early with jamming and suspense, so that's why he's really good. And he's inheritable. Your turn, while this Digimon has a reboot, he gains security attacks +1. Super good. 3 copies of BT6 Volknamon. This guy has inheritable of, while your opponent has an unsuspended Digimon in play, this Digimon gains security attack +1. So another way to give your Mega security attack +1. If they don't have reboot, this guy will do the job. So that's why we're playing 3 and 3. Diaboromon, this guy is our level 5 blocker. That's all. He's a big blocker, 7 DP. That's why you gotta play it. For our Megas, the big boss, we're playing 3 copies of Craniamon. Craniamon is super good. He is a blocker, 12,000 DP blocker, 13 play cost, 4 to evolve. And all turns, your Digimon with blocker can be deleted by your opponent's effect. So he protects himself and all your other blockers. The only reason I'm playing 3 of him and not 4 is because he is not our main win condition. He is just there to protect our other blockers. And he doesn't have a reboot. That's why we have Diaboromon, just in case we want to swing with him. But you don't want to be swinging with him if he doesn't have reboot, because then you run into the condition that they can't attack it, and you don't want that. Two copies of War Greymon. Yes, this is the promo that you get on the classic collection, which is really good. I love this art. So we're playing 2 of these. He is a blocker and he also has reboot. Ideally you want to have Greymon and either one of these. That way you could be swinging with jamming and reboot and security attack +1. So this is the guys that you are gonna be attacking with most of the time. So he's super good. 2 of those. 1 copy of Bancho Goemon. This guy is another blocker. And your opponent's turn, while your opponent has 3 or more Digimon in play, this Digimon gets 3000 DP. So he could be a very big blocker during your opponent's turn. 14, which is really good. And 1 copy of Metal Garurumon. This Metal Garurumon is 11 DP. He has reboot. So again, reboot with this guy. It gives him jamming, which is really super strong. Again, either one of these stacks, just like Diaboromon, will do wonders. You can attack with potentially you could be attacking with a security attack +1 if it has reboot. And when digivolving, it has Digiburst 2. Delete one of your opponent's Digimon with a play cost of 6 or less. If no Digimon was deleted by this effect, trash the top card of your opponent's security stack. Super good. I only have one copy of this. If I had another one, I would switch Bancho for another one of this. I think it's better. So that would be up to you. Level 7, 2 copies of Chaosmon. Chaosmon, super good. It has piercing, and when digivolving, unsuspend this Digimon, then it can attack your opponent's Digimon. This effect allows you to attack unsuspended Digimon as well. And that's it for all our Digimons. Now, Tamers. 2 Easy and Joe. Easy Joe is really good in this deck. At start of your turn, if your opponent has 2 or more Digimon in play, gain 2 memories. And then on your opponent's turn, when one of your black Digimon is deleted, you may suspend this Tamer to draw 1 card. So super good. You'll be blocking a lot, so most of your Digimon are gonna be dying on your opponent's turn. So this card is super good. Allows you to draw cards during your opponent's turn. Then 1 single copy of Tai Kamiya, just because he is our memory fixer, and on your opponent's turn, all of your black Digimon get 1000 DP, making your blockers a lot more stronger during your opponent's turn. I could actually want to play another one of these to make our blockers a lot stronger, but that will be up to you. Space is really tight. Get it? Okay, that's tie. 2 copies of black memory boost. This is to search our missing pieces. Like every other memory boost, it reveals the 4 top cards of your deck and add 1 Digimon, 1 black Digimon among them, and delay, you gain 2 memory. So super good. 2 copies of Windbreak, 60%, so you can play your Craniamont for the cost of 2. You use this, it reduces it by 4, so you're actually digivolving it for 2. Expect to see this in a lot of decks, because if you have a Tamer in play, you may use this option card without meeting its color requirements. So no need to play any other white cards. As long as you have a Tamer in play, you can use this card. Super good. And then 1 copy of Iron Fist's Onslaught. It's our black Gaia Force. And that's it for our black deck, guys. Let me know what you think. What changes would you make? Did you love this deck profile. So let me know. Now let's go on to our Diaboromon deck. We're gonna start with the babies. 4 copies of this Sunemon. It has the effect while you have another Digimon in play with the same name as this Digimon, gains 2000 DP. Super good. And 1 copy of this Sunemon. When attacking once per turn, if this Digimon has undefined in its type, draw a card. You could play 3 and 2, because this will be your draw engine, but we had other cards to draw, so I think that DP is better, in my opinion, but that will be up to you. Rookies, our Diaboromon package starts with 4 copies of Diaboromon. Your turn, when you play another Digimon with the same name as this Digimon, you draw a card. Super good. So this is your draw engine. That's why you gotta play 4 copies of BT5 Diaboromon. This guy is the one that you wanna be hard playing it, not evolving, because on play, reveal the 5 cards of the top of your deck are 1 Digimon with undefined in its type and 1 Arata Sanara. So it search Digimons, undefined Digimons, and Tamers. Super good. That's why you gotta play 4 of those to finish our Diaboromon package. Just 2 copies of EX1. Your turn, for each other Digimon you have in play with the same name as this Digimon gains 1000 DP. So it's another way to make our Diaboromon a lot stronger. 2 copies of Securimon. Again, this guy, it has a security effect. At the end of battle, Digiball 1 of your opponent's Digimon. The last two is a flex spot. You can play this, or you can play 2 Shumons. So it will be up to you. I think both are great options. So it's up to you where you wanna play Chick or choose. For our champions, 4 copies of this Diaboromon. This is one of your most important pieces. When digivolving, if you don't have a Arata Sanara card in play, you may play 1 from your hand without paying its memory cost. So it's when the evolving effect, you might use it maybe once and that's it. But he's inheritable. All of your other Digimon with the same name as this Digimon gain Rush, and giving all your tokens Rush is insane. That's why I think this is the most important Diaboromon. 3 copies of BT2 Diaboromon. This guy, your turn, when you play another Digimon with the same name as this Digimon, gain 1 memory. So it's a memory gainer. Super good. And that's it for our Diaboromon package. Next, I don't own any of the promo Diaboromon that gives you decoy. If you have it, that will be a great option to play. if you don't have promo Kurisaramon, then this is your next best option. Magmon is 4 play cost, and it has decoy, black decoy. Then one single copy of Mechanorimon, because Mechanorimon is Mechanorimon, super good. Now for our ultimates, 4 copies of BT2 Infermon. Your turn, when this Digimon digivolves into a Diaboromon in your hand, reduce the memory cost of that Digimon by 1. So it makes your Diaboromon cheaper to digivolve. Then 3 copies of the EX1 Infermon. This guy is good. It has an effect. Opponent's turn, once per turn, when an opponent's Digimon digivolves into a level 5 or higher Digimon, gain 1 memory. So it makes your opponent's Digivolve cost more to digivolve. This one makes your Digimon less to digivolve. This makes your opponent more to digivolve. So it's super good. 2 Mansimons, because a Mansimon sometimes you just want to turbo into your Megas, and he is 2 to digivolve, and that's it. That's why we're playing 2 of him. Now for our Megas, 4 copies of BT5 Diaboromon. This Diaboromon, when digivolving, you may play a Diaboromon token without playing its memory cost. So this is your token generator. Super good. That's why we're playing 4. And no, I don't own any of the expensive promo Diaboromon. So we're playing 2 EX1 Diaboromon. This guy, it makes this deck a lot stronger. It has a security effect. At the end of battle, you may play a Diaboromon token without playing its memory cost. So it's super good, because if it's in your security, at least it gives you a token. So it's another body on the floor. Super good. Then your opponent's turn, all of the Diaboromon gain blocker, including itself. I only have 2. If I have another one, I'll probably play 3 and 3 of this guy. But I only have 2 at the moment. So 2 is super good. Now 7 to Armageddon. Yes, Armageddon is super good. It shut down all other level 7 Digimons. It has Rush, and when playing this card from your hand, you may delete one of your Diaboromon to reduce this card's play cost by 12. So you can delete one of your tokens and card player for 3, and it has Rush. And all turns, when digivolving, effects on level 7 Digimon don't activate. So it shut down all when digivolving effect on all level 7. Super good. 15, so it's hard to get rid of. And that's it for our Digimons. Tamers, yes, you're gonna hate me, but 3 copies of Arata Sanara. This guy is insane. Yes, I will want to play another one. That space is really tight. I'm playing 3 copies of him. At the start of your turn, if a Digimon card with undefined instance type is in your trash, you gain a memory. And your turn, when one of your Digimon digivolves into a Diaboromon, you may suspend this timer to play 1 Diaboromon token. So it's another Diaboromon token generator, and it gains you memory. He is super good. Do you want to play 4? Go ahead, play 4. I'm playing 1 easy, and easy is good because a lot of your Digimons are just gonna be dying on your opponent's turn. That's why I'm playing 1 instead of the 4th Arata Sonata. But if you can find room for 4 Sonatas and at least 1 easy, that will be good. You gotta play Black Memory Boost. This is another way to search your missing combo pieces, and it has delay of gaining 2 memory. Super good. 2 ultimate flares. Called ultimate flare, it's super good. Digivolve 3 on one of your opponent's Digimon. Then delete all of your opponent's Digimon with the play cost of 3. So again, this is another form of Black Gaia Force. I think 2 is good. Then tech options. Catastrophe Cannon. This card is also great. It only costs 4 to play, and main trigger Digivolve 2. Then if you have a Diaboromon in play, you may play a Diaboromon token without playing in memory cost. So not only does it get rid of problematic Digimon that may be protected, that can be deleted or sent to the hand or whatever, just Digivolve them and you get a token. And if it's still your turn and that token has rush, yeah, it gets insane. So 2 copies of that, and that's why I took 1 of the Sonata, because I think having 2 of these is super good. If you want to play another Sonata, you may take 1 of those or maybe 1 memory boost. It's up to you. I think this ratio right now of 3 Sonatas is working for me. I don't know about you. Let me know. This will wrap up this Diaboromon deck profile. Let me know what you guys think. If you like this build, what would you play instead, or what is your take on Diaboromon? And that's it. This wraps up our 2 Black Digimon deck profile. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video. Thank you again for watching. Take care and live in peace. Good night.